This week, we got to visit Hobby Farmer Canning Company at the Keg and Case Market in St. Paul. They're selling local handmade goodies including zesty beets, flavored pickles, red hot peppers, maple syrup, and my personal favorite, SWITCHEL. SWITCHEL is an all-natural prebiotic beverage that gives you energy, relieves inflammation, and is good for digestion. It is made up of 5 ingredients that together replace electrolytes, balance your body's pH, and cleanse your kidneys and liver. It also comes in 3 delicious flavors: turmeric, cinnamon, and cayenne. The gluten and preservative-free drink is a delicious tasting alternative to sugary energy drinks and sodas and make a great cocktail mixer that will leave you without a hangover the next day. Hobby Farmer Canning Co. is owned and operated by 3 pretty cool dudes that started this as a way to preserve a family recipe and are currently killing it in their careers in the advertising and sales industries. We talked with co-owner Jeff, whose SWITCHEL recipe was used back in the 80s to soothe his throat after touring and opening for bands like REM, the Psychedelic Furs, and Iggy Pop.
Rumor has it that it came from the West Indies, and it kind of took hold in the United States with early farmers. They drank it for electrolytes, energy, took away pain and inflammation from all the ginger that's in there. It rode well on the ships that were coming over because of all the vinegar in it. It was preserved. And so it was just a functional beverage right from the get-go. People used it for energy and electrolytes. Well, it all started with pickling, actually. We have 3 partners, Todd Novinska, Chuck Hermes, and myself. Todd and I have been friends for a number of years. He called me up one day back in 2008 and said, hey, you know, my mom had this great pickle recipe and she doesn't do it anymore. I kind of want to learn how to do it, keep the recipe alive. Nobody's doing it in the family. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. So he came over and we whipped up a batch of pickles that day, and I instantly started throwing garlic in the brine and hot peppers and playing around with it. So we had like 3 versions right on day 1, and we took it around to some family events and golfing with our buddies, and then in the winter we had some guys ice fishing, and everybody was just like, you gotta sell these, you gotta get these to the market. And after enough of that, the next year we finally decided, well, let's try it at a couple of little flea markets and expos and whatnot. And we sold out literally by noon the first day on a 3-day sale. Wow. And we were rushing back to our homes to get our personal stock to bring it back to sell. And that was kind of the case for the next 4 years. We would sell out everything we made in a short amount of time. We just couldn't keep up to the demand. So 2015 we incorporated, and we kind of took a little sabbatical for a few years, trying to figure what we were going to do out. And I think our plan was to just find a co-packer, get them into stores, get a distribution deal, and just get the pickles into the stores and do it that way. Well, we got invited to a sale in 2017 at Tattersall, the holiday market, and we didn't have any pickles left because it was winter. So I brewed up our SWITCHEL for the first time. I'd been brewing it since 1975. And I'm like, well, this is something we can do year-round. And I put it up on Facebook, and it caught the attention of the curators of this market. And they came to Tattersall, and they just sat and watched us. And the product was just flying out of the booth. And they said, we got a marketplace we're going to be building, and we want you guys in here. You guys should have a store. This is what we're doing. We toured it. This would be a great place to build a brand. So our business plan did a 360 or a 180. We completely changed it and decided to open a store instead. And now we're working on the distribution on the backside of that. We do all of our pickle packaging by hand in Minneapolis at our commercial kitchen. And then we brew our SWITCHEL in the 12-ounce bottles, the carbonated version, down in Marshall at a local brewery there called Brow Brothers. And our non-carbonated SWITCHEL in these 750 milliliter bottles, we brew those by hand as well. I'm from Ramsey, so I've been banking the flagship since they started there. And so we've probably been with them for 20 plus years. They got us our PPP money, helped us through these hard times. So yeah, we love those guys over there. I was just there yesterday.
They've been nationally recognized good food winners for the past 2 consecutive years, with more growth and success to come. Hard SWITCHEL will be hitting the shelves in your local liquor store soon and sold out before you know it.